Today I want to share with you how moms are making money online in less hours. And this is beginner friendly. It's not a second job. It's only 2 to 3 hours around your busy life. So if you're a busy mom, the last thing you need is another job. You already have a career, probably you're working hard at. You've proved it. You've spent years building it, no matter what you're doing. But maybe lately you're feeling like there has to be another way to create more of an income without having to give up all your time. Because most side hustles are just another job. More hours, more pressure, more things to learn, more time away from the people that you love. But what if there was another option where you could build something in just 2 to 3 hours a day around your busy schedule while still keeping the career that you have or your job that you're working at? But you have the choice in how long you work and when to give it up. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact reasons that most side hustles fail busy moms, the simple business model that over 59,000 are using instead. And by the end, I'm going to share that one shift that makes it possible, even if you have no experience, no technical skills, and only 2 to 3 hours a day to make this work. So stay with me. What you hear at the end may completely change the way you think about making money online. And before you think that this probably only works for people who already know what they're doing online, the moms that I'm going to talk to you about today started with zero experience. Hi, I'm Sandy from Newfoundland, Canada. And as a busy career mom, I missed so many special moments in my son's life. We were all taught we have to work. But to have more of a choice as to how hard and how long makes all the difference in the world. After missing too many special occasions and realizing that he'd be leaving home in a matter of years to attend post-secondary, I really started looking for something online that would give me back that freedom. I didn't want to look back and have regrets. And the reason that most moms never stick with the side hustle isn't because they aren't smart enough or hardworking enough. It's because the side hustle doesn't fit their lifestyle. You're already busy. You have a career, you have family, you have responsibilities. Then someone tells you to start driving in the nighttime for DoorDash, producing products in your garage, learning complicated tech, making hundreds of videos, or spending all your free time chasing customers. That is not freedom. That's burnout. Most moms don't need that in their lives. They need another choice, a choice that gives them options. So if what I'm saying is hitting home for you, if you've been wishing that there was a way to create more income without adding more hours to your day, comment the word choice below. We've put together a free beginner's guide that explains exactly how this works, what you would actually do each day, and why so many moms are building this in just a 2 to 3 hour day period around their busy schedule. And maybe that can mean staying in the career that they love, but finally being able to stop worrying about money. Maybe it means having enough income to cut back hours someday, or finally being able to say yes to those family trips, the special baseball games, the dance recitals, that extra help that your child needs, or just being present without constantly thinking about your bills. That's why this business model is different, because it's designed to fit around your life and not take over it. I know so many moms feel guilty even wanting something more, because they think if they want more time, more freedom, or more income, it means that they're ungrateful for the career that they've had, their lives that they've built. But it doesn't mean that. You can be proud of your career where you've come in life and still want more of a choice to be with your family. You can love what you do and still wish you had more time to attend those special occasions and have those special moments. You could be grateful and still want freedom. And that's exactly why so many moms are starting this in just 2 to 3 hours a day around their schedules, because they aren't trying to give up on their careers or their jobs. They're creating an option to have more time. And if you're sitting there thinking, this sounds good, but I still don't know if I could actually do it, I want you to know this is exactly how most of us started in this business, in this community. We felt the very same way when we started. That's why we created this free guide for the beginners. Just click the link in the description for access. That'll give you a simple system, a daily routine, and how you can fit this around your life, because you do not have to figure this out all on your own. So let's talk about what makes this business actually different. What are these moms actually doing? They're building a mostly done-for-you digital business using automation. Instead of trading hours for more money, they are learning how to create simple content, send people to a ready-made system, collect emails, and let automation do a lot of the work for them. There's no cold messaging and tormenting, no chasing friends and families, no creating products from scratch. They provide them for you. No shipping, no inventory, no spending all day online. The reason this works for busy moms is because once the system is set up, it can keep working even when you're living your life. And I want you to think about that for a second. Imagine being able to go to your child's baseball game whenever you want, watching a movie with your family, going on a vacation, out for dinner, finally taking that trip to Disney World, and knowing that you built something that continues working in the background. That's exactly why so many women in this community are talking about getting sales while living their life. One mom shared that she snuggled up to her daughter and got a $900 notification without looking at her phone. Another mom hit 6 figures while sitting at her son's baseball game. Another mom said she woke up to 2 $900 sales after only a week of taking action. And what stood out to me mostly wasn't just the money, it was what the money represented. More time, less pressure, and more choice. Choice to live life on their terms. And if you're thinking, I'm not techie enough, believe me, I wasn't either. So why are these beginners actually doing well? So many moms in this community started with zero experience. They had no business background. They had no tech skills, or very minimal. And they definitely had no audience and no clue of what they were doing. But they just followed a simple system and were coachable. They tuned in every day, stayed connected to the community, interacted with other business owners. One mom had zero clue, she said, on how to make money online when she started. And now she gets to be home with her boys and help with the bills because of the automation. What difference would that make to your life? So you don't have to be somebody special. You don't have to be lucky. They just stopped trying to figure everything out on their own and trying to be perfect. They borrowed belief until they had their own from other people in the community, and they followed the training. That's what I love about this community of over 59,000 members. We're not trying to figure it out on our own. We have support. We have a system. We have people showing you what works. Because when you're a busy mom, you don't have time to waste months trying to reinvent the wheel. So why this business? Because we have proof. We have over 1,000 pages of wins inside the community where we interact with each other, ask questions, and get answers. We even meet with the founder of this business model weekly under certain programs. And every program, no matter which one you purchase, you receive daily mentoring. So at the end of the day, what moms are really looking for is what the money gives them. Choice to not miss the important moments. That's what brought me here. The choice to stop feeling trapped that I couldn't attend special occasions. The choice to help the family without constantly sacrificing ourselves. To work because they want to and not because they have no other option. That's what matters. It simply gives you breathing room. It gives you the ability to take an extra day off and finally stop worrying about every bill. But you don't have to decide all that today. You just have to decide whether you want another option. So if you've been wishing there was a way to create more income without adding more hours, and you want to learn how thousands of other moms are doing this in just 2 hours a day around their schedule, comment the word choice or check out the link in the description below. I'll send you the free beginner's guide that explains exactly how this business model works, what you need to get started, and how moms with no experience are building it step by step. Because you don't need another job. You need another choice. And you never have to build it alone. Check out my next video on how to start earning online step by step.